Hello, welcome back to Ken O'Connor Racing. I just figured I'd shoot a really quick video because I know a lot of you guys have this problem. This is a YZ450F, and as you can see, this cam turns over very easy because I already fixed this one. This one, oh yeah, that's tight. The reason this happens, I can barely even turn it here. The reason this happens is because these bolts hold down camshafts, so they got to be so tight that you turn red in the face, right? Wrong. Because we don't use these. When you over torque these bolts, you distort the cam caps. When you distort the cam caps, the cams turn over hard. That is horsepower just waiting to happen, and your bike's going to blow up because it's got a rough spot in it, a high spot. Just like a camshaft in a car with the Babbitt bearings that we slam into them. We got to go in and scrape them. I'm not going to scrape these, but I am going to show you how we fix this. Use caution doing this. I'm only doing this because this guy's a good friend of mine. He doesn't have a lot of money to spend, so I'm going to try and help him out with this. But I'll show you how I'm going to fix it. Here's the first thing you need to check. And if you're lucky, this is all it's going to be. Sometimes you'll create a burr right here on this part of the cap. Same thing on the cylinder head. And the way you can fix that, really easy, let me grab one, is just take a razor blade, brand new preferably, and you can just use this to actually go along the corner and just deburr it, just very lightly, just scratch it. And that's going to knock the burr off of it. And do the same thing to the cylinder head. At this point right here, just scratch that with the razor blade, make sure you don't have a burr there. Put your cam back in and try it at that point. If that doesn't fix it, I'll show you where we start getting high tech. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any dumber than this. This is a mandrel that I made. The outside diameter of this mandrel is exactly the same size as the camshaft where it rides inside the journals. This is nothing fancy, this is just a groove. I cut into it with my Fordham, and I'm going to apply some lapping compound to this, very, very, very fine lapping compound, and I'm going to use this and slowly torque down the cap on the cylinder head and use that to just take all of those high spots away, and it works really well. You're going to need a lathe to do it. Sometimes you can actually use the camshaft to do it. I really don't recommend it. This one you probably could because you got a through hole, you can just throw a bolt right through it. We weren't able to do that on the exhaust side of it, but I'll show you how this works. And like I said, it doesn't get any dumber than this. Alright, like I said, I'm doing this for a buddy of mine. This is really not the right way to do things. You know, if you got $500-600 to shell out for a new head, that's definitely the way to go, but you want to keep a couple bucks in your pocket, whatever you got to do, it's your business, but this is definitely going to work. My mandrel's mounted in. Very slight pressure on this. You have to come down very, very, very easy. And again, I'm using very fine lapping compound. And this is it. That's it. It's turning free. At this point, I'm just going to keep increasing the torque sequentially on these bolts until I have this torqued out and my tool spins. And everything should be good at that point. We'll finish up and I'll show you what we got when we're done. Right, so I ran the mandrel through there and just again sequentially torquing everything down a little bit at a time. I've got it at factory torque right now, and as you can see, that's a whole bunch better. And again, it's a quick fix if you want to save some money. Got to use discretion, and you're gonna have a lathe. I know that maybe some guys out there are gonna have comments. Keep them to yourself. If you don't like my channel, don't watch it, or I will surely ban you. And thanks for watching. KenO'ConnorRacing.com. Working out of the new shop in Danielson. Really happy about it.